All right, guys. Got my cup of hot tea here with me. I am ready to play some cue cards. So let's go check out a deck I got for today. It's going to be this deck here. It's called America F Yeah. So it is basically an American Revolution deck. I've geared it towards casual for this deck specifically. I'm probably going to do a second video once the league changes weeks and we have a little more energy. I'll do one for leagues with a similar American Revolution theme. Kind of a neat theme. I like it. It's different. A lot of the cards require you to at least lose one round, which is kind of a neat mechanic to play around. So this is probably going to be the showcase card, Alexander Hamilton. It's a card I've had for a while. I've been wanting to do a deck with it for quite a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it, but definitely a card that intrigues me. So when drawn, if your deck has one or more stage and screen card, your history cards, wherever they are, gain +9 power until played, and then repeat if your deck has one or more musically minded cards. So with that card, we've included the Chrono Photographic Gun as our stage card. And when played, this card opposite this is -100 power this turn. So that card allows us to trigger Alexander Hamilton along with the Chromatic Scale. So when drawn, your cards in hand gain +12 power for 2 turns. So those are the 2 cards that are going to combo with Alexander Hamilton, allowing him to trigger +18 on our history cards, which is fantastic. And that's only for 1 energy, too. Keep that in mind. That's for 1 energy, especially in casual. That can be very strong. Liberty Bell is another American Revolution card. When played, gain +10 power for 12 turns, which is also for only 7 energy. That's another 120 power plus the 76 it already gets. So what is that, 196 for only 7 energy. So pretty strong. Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, another American Revolution card. It says, when played, if you're losing the round, 5 of your random the American Revolution cards, wherever they are, gain +30 power until played. So because of this, we've added at least 5, so we get the full benefit off of it. I think I added actually exactly 5. So here's my last 2 here. Aaron Burr. When played, if it's round 5, this card gains +90 power. So another 1-drop, which is nice to have as other things are buffing it. And it's only a 1-drop. And you guys know I love my 1-drops. Last card for American Revolution is Proclamation of Rebellion. When played, if you have lost 1 or more rounds this game, your history cards in hand gain +30 power this turn. So again, another card looking at if you've lost at least 1 round in the game. So other cards of the deck, we have Marco Polo. When returned, if you won the turn, your history cards, wherever they are, gain +15 until played. And if you lost the turn, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain +15 until played. Our deck is primarily history. We do have a couple arts and culture cards down here. I think it looks like we have 3 in the deck total. Ghost being one of them, obviously for the energy and casual. We already talked about the Chromatic Scale. And then we have Jola Boca Flood, which when drawn, your arts and culture cards and history cards in hand gain +24 until played. So as you can see, the deck is primarily history and all arts and culture. So we get a pretty big buff on that 24 just for 2 energy. So can't beat that. Let's go take a look at the rest of the deck now. We've got Eye of Providence. 2 random cards in your opponent's hand lose 20 power permanently. So back on that debuff theme for our opponent. Along those same lines, we have Arthoplethora, which is also dinging our opponent 30 power if his cards in hand are 45 or more base power. We have Martin Luther King for the energy gain permanently. Along with Ghost, like I said, we want to make sure we have at least a couple cards in casual that are going to get us energy. Sojourner Truth, when returned, your history cards, wherever they are, cost -2 energy for 2 turns. So she's helping us play some of these higher expensive history cards, such as Liberty Bell, Paul Revere, get those costs down a little bit. Proclamation, another good one. just help us play those a little easier. We've got Rat King. When drawn, your cards in hand gain plus 13 power permanently, and this card loses 13 power permanently. Just a nice buff of our hand, especially since it's a permanent buff. We've got Pocahontas and John Smith. When played, your history and arts and culture cards in hand gain plus 15 power this turn. And then when returned, if you won the turn, gain 2 energy this round. It's a good card to play on turn 1. Try to get that energy gain for the entire round. It's great and casual. And again, our buffing the rest of almost the majority of our deck. Added Door to Hell just for a little extra power in this deck. It's not taking as many of these buffs from all these other cards, but I think the card's just good enough to have by itself and help pump this deck up a little more. The Grand Architect, when played, your arts and culture and history cards in hand gain plus 10 this turn. So again, you see a theme here, a lot of history buffing cards or cards that are making our history and arts and culture cards cheaper. So that's the deck. I think I talked about every card, so let's go ahead and jump into a game. You guys can see this bad boy in action. As always, good time to ask if you guys enjoy the content. Please subscribe, shoot me a like. If you guys want to comment, feel free. I always like comments. I do tend to reply to almost everybody's comments, especially if you're new to the channel. And, just come say, hey, sometimes I just need a good hi, No, not that kind of hi. I meant a hello. Get your minds out of the gutter. All right, guys. So we got turn 1 here. Oh, T went down the wrong throat. Oh, my goodness. All right, so our opponent's only playing 1 card. Oh, I just freaking lost my T. Oh, god dang it. All right, so I'm just going to do it like this. Man, that is unfortunate. That was some good tea, too. Been making a lot of hot tea lately. Oh, where's that towel? My goodness. Just dumped it all over. If I lose, I'm blaming it on that. All right, we get up to 9 energy. So what do I want to do here? This might be a good turn for Sejuani Truth. Start getting our discount going. Since we do have a couple expensive ones in our hand. I'd like to take advantage of that. So there we go. We got a nice little discount. Sorry about that, guys. I was definitely trying to clean that up since I made a big old mess. So this is going to be a good turn, most likely, for Marco Polo, since we got our Door to Hell trigger. And this card wants us to win the round for our history buff, since we'd prefer that over the other buff. So let's try to get our max power down here, see if we can win this turn. Hopefully the round. All right, so there's the win that we were hoping for on the turn, and we won the round, which is nice. So my wife and I go to a vacation in the Carolinas every year, and there's a little tea shop up where we go that has the best little loose leaf tea that you make hot tea with. And man, do I love it. It's got jasmine pearls in it, and it's like a peach oolong. If you guys are tea fans at all, my wife kind of got me into that. All right, we got a turn 1 here. Pocahontas is one we definitely want to get down right now. We want to win this turn here, so let's try to get our max down so we get that extra energy off of Pocahontas and John Smith. All right, there's our Liberty Bell, so we definitely want to get it going. Take full advantage of the power for 12 turns. So So you can see this is why I like my 1s and 2 drops, because there's a lot of times where you wouldn't be able to play another card after like these two possibly, but because we have some 1 and 2 drops, we can get just that little extra power that, you know, kind of puts you over the top sometimes. Just having, you know, a few of them sprinkled in the deck that you know you might sit on for a couple turns, and you know when you need to play one to just maximize your energy on that turn, you know, it's just works out nice. Like you see, these 1 drops can be pretty stout. This card is already up to 78 power. I mean, that's pretty insane for a 1 drop. So we haven't lost a round yet, so this isn't going to trigger it for us. But we might not actually lose a round, so let's just go ahead and play it. I'm going to get this extra energy to a Ghost. We're going to win this turn, so it is what it is. I just want to get that 1 extra energy. A lot of times I just go full throttle, even if Ghost, if I'm only going to get 1 energy off of it, that's fine. I don't want to back off the throttle if we're going to just steal the game. This guy doesn't seem to be putting up much of a fight, so sometimes we just got to make that decision and just stick with it. Just push through. All right, so we're going to get our MLK trigger. And you see our Sojourner of Truth is going to make our cards cheaper wherever they are, our history cards, which is fantastic for us. So not only do we have the discount, we just got extra energy regen. So should be looking good on this last couple turns here. You can see Marco Polo now, only 3 energy cost. Yeah, this deck's just pumping out tons of power right now. I don't think our opponent can keep up. I mean, we dropped 400 power with 4 energy that turn. That's pretty good. I think this is going to be the last turn of the game, so let's just throw our max down. Playing the gun because I want to just shoot one of his power off his cards here, even though this might be the better play. Yeah, I don't know. Felt like doing it. Just insult to injury sometimes, you know? Actually, because his card was also dinging, I think that was the better play. It took less off than it would have made the Rat King a lot lower. All right, that was a quick one, so let's just do one more. Sometimes, you know, I got to do 2 just for fun, just for funsies. So hopefully you guys like that deck. I think this is a fun deck. I don't know. I like it. And you guys know I love my casual decks, so I'm probably going to keep this deck in the rotation when I play without you guys. Yeah, I do that occasionally. You know, it's rare, but if my kids are screaming and I have to watch them, you know, I might play without you guys. All right, let's see what we got here. So opponent's playing 3 cards, so I don't really want to play Marco Polo because we might not win. So I'm thinking maybe just Liberty by itself. Start taking advantage of that plus 10. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so we wouldn't have won. So it's probably best we didn't play Marco Polo there. Let's see what our opponent does again. Maybe we can make that same choice. All right, he's playing 3 again. So I'm still a little hesitant to do that. So what's the other play? Let's get this proclamation out of our hand since it's quite expensive. Start cycling, see if we get some other cards. Some better options going. Our opponent's got a pretty good deck, though. He's running away with this round one here. There's our Alexander Hamilton. That's what we'd like to see. I really want to get that MLK going so we can get that extra energy. So maybe I'll play it. Maybe we'll do something like this. I wonder if that's going to be enough, though. No, it's not. Dang it. Unfortunate. This guy's got a nice deck. Real cheap. Hitting pretty hard, too. Let's give him a little great deck here. Boom. Did it. Alright. We need to get some more energy, I think. It's kind of where we're struggling at right now. So we have lost a round, so we can actually get this card down now and get the buff off of it. Let's go ahead and play Aaron Burr, too. Oh, is he going to let us win a turn? What? You mean the one time I don't play Marco Polo? Of course. I really want to get Ghost. I don't know where the heck Ghost is hiding at, but I need some energy. The 7 is just not enough. Oh, we drew that Pocahontas a turn late. Unfortunate. So we have an awkward hand here where we have to play just one card. So let's play our discount card. It's a problem with when you don't draw a Ghost right out the gate like this. Sometimes you can get run over. All right, this might be the good Marco Polo turn here. Get the benefit off of it. Kind of thinking like this. So it's going to take at least one of his cards powered down. So, oh, good one. So that's going to help almost ensure that we win this turn. That's what I was hoping for. Want to get that history buff for us. Looks like that actually won us the round, too, which is nice. Alright, we need to get some good draws here. There's my Ghost. We got that Pocahontas we need to play this turn as well. And I want to try to win, so... Let me... Let's do it like this. Get that Pikachu back in his hand there. All right, there we go. We're going to get some energy coming on now. Up to 10 on the energy regen. I'll take that. There's our door to hell. Play that chromatic scale just to get it out of our hand here. Draw something a little better. There we go. Good draw. This would be a good one to get this card down so we can take advantage of it on these history cards here. Here's a good turn for us. Looks like our opponent's kind of stumbling now. Came out the gate really strong, though, on that round one, but you can see how once this deck kind of gets those discounts, it really starts taking off. Man, I'm still mad I dropped my tea. There's a little bit. It saved a little bit, but not enough. Just enough to leave me wanting more. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Like I said, our opponent came out the gate good. I don't know why his deck is just faltering now. Is he just doesn't have enough energy? Strange. It looked so good earlier. Can we win this? I wonder. So we can go for the Eye of Providence with this card, maybe? 178. That might be enough. Let's try it. Get that history buff. Hopefully help secure this round here and win us the game. So we're up by 247. Yeah, I don't think he can come back from this. I think I'm just gonna ping one of his cards here, and I think that's gonna be game. Yep, that's gonna do it, guys. So, all right, deck did really well. I like the deck a lot. Like I said, I think it's definitely got some promise. I think it'll be good in leagues, too. I just have to, I got to play some more games with it and tweak it. Like I said, I want to wait for a week where we have a little more energy on the start. Make sure I can take advantage of that. So, but all right, if you guys enjoyed the content, again, please subscribe, shoot me a like or comment, and we'll try to get some more decks out there that you guys want to see. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.